Hey everybody, welcome back to Lemon Branch Travels. Today we are here at the Magic Kingdom and we are going to go around and we're going to find the underrated attractions and hidden gems at Disney World. And so we hope that you can come along with us. You know, those who travel have stories to tell. So let's go tell a story. Okay, as we begin looking for these gems throughout the Magic Kingdom, one thing to keep in mind, they're not necessarily hidden, but they are definitely gems. So let's head over to Adventureland, where we will find the Swiss Family Treehouse. Okay, so there is the Swiss Family Treehouse. Some of it is actually under refurb, but that's okay. We're gonna go in there anyway. So one thing to think about, let's head over there and we'll talk about it. Okay, one awesome thing here. So this is the entrance into the treehouse, and it's a zero wait time. So that's one of the hidden gems about it. Thank you. One of the hidden gems about this park is the treehouse. There's never a wait. So here it is, a crowded Saturday afternoon. There's tons of people everywhere. They're doing all the other attractions, but this one is a zero wait time. So if you have kids, this is such a fun place to bring them. So there's a lot of fun things. Now, let's take a look at this tree. So here's a fun fact about the tree. Did you know that the tree is actually not a tree? It may look like a tree, but it's not. This tree did not grow here. No, it did not. It is actually constructed, and it is made out of concrete and steel. And it's the Disney magic. So it may look like a tree, it may look like real bark, but it's actually made out of concrete. So they made it look like a tree. But this whole thing has been constructed and made look like a tree, but it's not. How about that, huh? So, what is so cool about being up here on the tree is the views that you get in. That's what another hidden gem about this is. Let me flip this around and you can see, check out some of the views that you get from the Magic Kingdom from being in the treehouse. I mean, it is absolutely gorgeous. You wouldn't see this if you didn't come up here. So, look at how pretty that is. Just all the foliage, everything. You got the water down there. Awesome. And then, of course, there's all the little fun things, the little canyon, the theming, the cannon with the cannonballs, all the fun theming. Let's check out what's upstairs. So this is quite the structure. And it doesn't really take that long, but it's just a fun little walkthrough. And there are some interactive things here. So if you reach out and pull, there's the fire extinguisher. You can reach out and play with some of these ropes. They do different things, so it's kind of a fun interactive thing. You just keep going up, 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 and up. I'm not sure what they're working on down in there, but they're definitely refurbing something. There's a good shot of the mesh of what's underneath the tree. Or what? Sorry. There's a good look at what the tree is actually made out of. Look at that. It's like lath and plaster. So check out the views here. I mean, it's awesome. Okay, so over here you can see Spaceship Earth out there. Check that out. Look at that view. And then you can kind of see just how fun this is. Like I said, the theming in this place is just amazing. So awesome. All right, here's their bedroom. One of them. I think does it say whose bedroom this is? I thought it used to. It says the Jungle Lookout. Let's see what the Jungle Lookout says. Jungle Lookout, in this compound, we often pause to contemplate our small world. Here, adventure beckons with every view and every sound. The jungle and its river call out their mysteries and invite us to new discovery. Sorry, go ahead. All right, never mind. He's gonna let us continue on. Isn't it cool to think about this tree not really being a tree? Look at all the beams and structures to make it look like a tree. But no can do. All right, so I'm seeing one of the things that they're refurbing. So normally you could keep going and go up these stairs right here, but it is closed going up into that upper room. So they're obviously working on it because you go up and then come back down those stairs. Currently closed. But no big deal. No big deal at all. This whole section right there they're working on. But we're already on our way back down, so you get some pretty iconic views. It's pretty fun. These good books, the recording of man's ideas and achievements, were salvaged from our ship. We shall never hunger of food for the mind nor the soul. And the ship's log makes you just want to turn on Swiss Family Robinson. This is such a great classic. And we've made it to the kitchen. Back down on the ground floor, we got the kitchen going on. Look at that, they got fresh avocados.
And a brand new apple.
And a brand new apple? It's right there in the, they got pineapple here. I mean, this is, and a coconut. If they had pineapple here, I mean, that means there's civilization on this island. Because if they just showed up and found a pineapple, somebody had to have cultivated that. There's more pineapple and a cantaloupe. I mean, come on. And the throne. I mean, that is pretty awesome fruit. I mean, if you were really stranded on an island and you found that fruit, man, that's awesome. Maybe they had some of that on the ship and they just planted it and grew it themselves. Maybe that's how they got it. Okay, so there you have it, you guys. This is a must-see in my opinion. It's, like I said, zero wait time. You can spend as much time as you want in here. And it's fun. It's a little bit of interactive. There's some interactive components to it, but
less crowded.
It's way less crowded. Yeah, there's just nobody here, and it's just kind of a fun thing to do. Plus, don't forget those views. That was pretty cool to see. You don't always get a bird's eye view of seeing some of the park, from that high. So that is definitely a must-see, must-do. There you go. All right, now we are going to head over. Some of these are not necessarily hidden gems, but they have some hidden secrets to them. But the next thing we're going to do is head over to the Enchanted Tiki Room. It's right next to the Swiss Family Treehouse. So we're going to head over to the Enchanted Tiki Room. So check this out. Here is the Enchanted Tiki Room. So it's 8 minutes until the next show. So you can always tell when you come into the Tiki Room. Before you even commit to it, you can see that there's a show going right now. It'll be going in 8 minutes. We will have the next show. So always check the sign. It tells you how long you have to wait. Okay, so some of the things that you may not know about the Tiki Room. So this was inspired, Walt was inspired when he was in New Orleans and he saw a mechanical bird. He saw that and he thought, oh my gosh, we got to make this into an attraction. So one thing led to another, and in 1963, the Tiki Room made its debut. But what's so amazing about it is this is the first of the audio animatronics that have ever been done here at Disney. But just think about back in 1963, when they started it, it set the stage for all the other audio animatronics that we see. We're talking every attraction that they've had since then that uses audio animatronics gets to start here from the Tiki Room. 1963, debuted in Disneyland. So here's one of the fun facts and kind of hidden things that they don't really talk about anymore, but I remember this back in the 90s. So it was under new management with Zazu and Yago, okay? They kind of took over the Tiki Room, and it was absolutely it was hilarious. It was a super funny show. It was really, really fun. In fact, you can probably find some of the music that dates back to that just online. But during that time, it was under new management. It only lasted until about 2011, when what happened was there was a fire, and it damaged a lot of the audio animatronics that were inside. So instead of replacing it to do that, they just made the decision to go back to the original version of the Tiki Room. And so today you will find the original version of the Tiki Room. Okay, so another underrated and hidden gem is the Country Bear Music Jamboree. Now what's interesting is this one, it's just always going, right? There's always different shows, and just like the Tiki Room, they have minutes until next show. So you always know how long it's going to be before the next show. But it's always going, you never have to wait that long, and the shows are not that long. But what I was going to mention about this, what's fun about the show, it's actually a totally new show. They have totally redone it, and so there's a lot of new songs and just a whole different vibe. So we're going to go check this out right now. Okay, so one of the really interesting facts here about the Country Bear Jamboree, it originally wasn't meant to be for the theme parks. What it was meant for was Disney had an idea of opening a ski resort in California, and they were developing this concept for an attraction there for the ski resort. Never made it there because they never did it. So what's interesting is it was such a hit, or they thought it would be such a hit, that they debuted here at opening day during 1971 here at the Magic Kingdom. Then it was such a hit here that then it opened at Disneyland. Now, it's only found here now because Disneyland, as you know, it's not there anymore. But what's interesting is up until just this last year, it was the original concept, original show, original everything, but they just changed it. They just updated it. They did some of the new, kind of more recent movies that we're used to, the animated movies. They take some of the songs and then they put it into the Bear Jamboree. Really cute, really fun. What's fun about it too is, and what I enjoy about it, and why I think it's kind of one of those hidden gems, people just pass by it. It's a little bit crowded during show times, but you can see right now, there's not a soul there. Now, there's a show going, but you only have to wait about 10-15 minutes and you're into the next show. So that part is, it's often overlooked. But that show had everybody rocking, everybody was singing, participating. So fun, cannot miss it. Make sure you hit the Country Bear Jamboree. Oh my gosh, you guys, we just came out of the Country Bears, and look at what is going on. The Country Bears are having a little dance party. This is one of those less known things as well. The Country Bears typically do make appearances outside Country Bear Jamboree. It's just several times a day, but there's never really a strict schedule that I can find, and they just usually come out right here in Frontierland, and you can always see them doing meet and greets, but this is an impromptu dance party. I love it. One of the other hidden secrets that is here at Disney World, I don't know if it's necessarily secret, but a lot of people forget it's here. So right now they're getting ready for the parade. I'm going to show you how crowded it is. I mean, look, the streets are getting lined up here with all the parade. So the parade's just about to begin. If you don't want to do the parade, just outside, or just to the side of it, over by the Rivers of America, until they close it, or maybe they're going to redo this too. But there's actually a walkway here where you can bypass the whole entire parade route and get from one end to the other, from Liberty Square all the way over to Tiana's Bayou. You just head down back here. It's free sailing. Looking over at Tom Sawyer's Island, and before we get over there, let's talk a little bit about this whole area is going bye-bye. And Disney, it depends on who you talk to. Some people are excited about it, some people are a little frustrated about it because they really enjoyed Tom Sawyer's Island. But this whole area and Rivers of America are actually going to be torn out. Yes, it is actually going to be torn out because Disney has great plans of doing not just one, but 2 Cars attractions. So it's going to be similar to, I think, like Disneyland, but they're going to do a bunch of Cars themed attractions here and get rid of all of this. So if you want to see any of this and the hidden secrets that we're about to talk about, make sure you plan your trip quickly because it is going away very soon. I don't know if they've come out with the actual dates, but you've got to make sure that you come and check this out first before it's gone. Oh my gosh. So, and that's including Steamboat Willie right there, or whatever it's called, the Liberty Bell. Sorry, it's called the Liberty Bell. But all of this stuff, it's going to go bye-bye. All right, we're going to head into the riverboat landing and we're going to jump on the Liberty Bell. Okay, so this is another one of those hidden gems. When you come to Disney World, you think of all the other rides, right? You're thinking of long wait times, this, that. Okay, if you just wait for just a little bit, if you time it right, you don't even have to wait to get on the Liberty Bell. So if you jump on the Liberty Bell, there's no wait times. It's a great attraction for everybody. It's really fun to do, so keep that in mind. It's another great hidden gem. This is also a great place to get some views of the Haunted Mansion. So if you're watching, you really don't even have to wait in line here. You just have to wait for, as it comes around the bend, you'll see the steamboat coming around and you'll know if you're gonna have to wait or not. If, you know, just watch, pay attention, and you can just jump on without having to wait in line. So that's just a hidden gem in my opinion, because the park is so crowded with everybody else doing all the other attractions. But you know, this is really nice and relaxing. Alright, we're getting some last glimpses of Tom Sawyer's Island before you can't do it anymore. So in a way, I can see how some people are having mixed feelings about it, because this has been such an icon here for so many years. Everybody has seen this. If you've been to Disney World, been to Magic Kingdom, you know it's over here. You see this whole area. So it's kind of bittersweet in some ways, because it's like the end of an era, but also the beginning of a new. So that's kind of exciting too. The one thing is you know, like Walt said, it's never going to be finished. There's always something to do. There's always something going on. It'll never be finished, and so they obviously are always doing something. Hopefully, in this case, it's going to be an improvement to the park and never to take it away. If that makes sense. You never want to take away. You always want to be going forward, right? We used to say that all the time in our business. You never want to go back. You always want to go forward. And so hopefully Disney is making the right move here. And although I'm sorry for those who are frustrated, but also, you know, it's kind of exciting to think about what is to come. So, and it's also another way for Disney to keep you wanting to come back and see some future attractions and some other things. So everything has a season, and unfortunately this one has come to the end of its season for a whole new season to begin a whole new. Okay, so one of the hidden secrets and hidden gems here, necessarily, like I said, the theme here is not necessarily hidden, but this is a gem. This is the Hall of Presidents. What's amazing about this is the audio animatronics. Disney did not skimp on any of the details here. Not only are the audio animatronics just absolutely incredible, but also the costumes. They did not miss a beat. Now, what's cool about this show is all the presidents of the United States are represented here. Each one of them stand and interact with the crowd. So you get a real glimpse into history, as much lifelike as history can be. One of the cool things is they always keep it current for any of the current presidents. So whoever the current president is, they have a speaking part in this show. This is something you do not want to miss. This is something that if you know anything about the United States, anything about the history, you will appreciate this. And if you aren't somebody who knows that much about the United States history, this is a great place to come and learn a little bit about the United States and the presidents that were presidents of the United States. The thing I love about this too, look at the architecture. They just went all out to make this a colonial building. to make it really time period. This whole Liberty Square is just so iconic, so awesome, so amazing. But this is a must-see. You have to treat yourself to the Hall of Presidents. The other thing that's really cool is when you go in there, you actually will see the seal of the President of the United States, the presidential seal. Okay, so one of the hidden secrets here at the Haunted Mansion is the gravestones that you see in the queue. Now pay attention, because one of them says Mr. Gracie. Now he's not one of the necessarily happy haunted ghosts. It's paying tribute to Yale Gracie, who happened to be one of the master creators of the Haunted Mansion. So that's paying tribute to that. Now don't worry, he's not one of those happy haunts that's going to follow you home. Or will he? Master Gracie. Okay, so one of the underrated places here in Walt Disney World, in my opinion, is the PeopleMover. What is cool is it never has more than a 20-minute wait. It's always fast-moving, so even on the busiest of days, I don't know why it gets overlooked so much. I know that everybody's going to Space Mountain, they're going to like Buzz Lightyear or some of these other attractions that have really long wait times. What's interesting is here, it's never more than a 20-minute wait line. In fact, they never even, I can't find where they even post. So they don't even do a wait time here because it's always less than 20 minutes. Because it's always continuously loading. There's always people on and off, and because of that, it moves really, really quick. Because you are elevated up above there at the PeopleMover, you get some pretty amazing sights of Tomorrowland. So it takes you through some of the other attractions like Tron, and you get to see Tron, you get to see Buzz Lightyear, you get to see a bunch of other fun things while you're up there. And the best part of it, super relaxing, and it's just a great way to rest your feet. Okay, so another kind of hidden gem, an underrated attraction here at Disney World is the Carousel of Progress. Now, like I said, we're here on a busy Saturday afternoon, and there's never a wait. You can just jump right in. The longest you have to wait is the way that the attraction works is it's a show, and it moves around a stage. The stage stays the same, but the audience moves in a circle. So Walt originally had this idea, and he took it to the World's Fair. I'm not sure what year it was, 19-something. But he took it to the World's Fair, and it was such a hit that he brought it to the parks. So what you do is you just wait for one little section of the show, then they load up the theater, you sit down, and then you get to enjoy the air conditioning, you get to enjoy a lot of audio animatronics. And in my opinion, I just don't know why it's so underrated, because there's so many people that are out doing other things. This is a great place to come, relax, and enjoy it. And you don't need a lightning lane multi-pass. So this is a great way to come, and make sure you hit this attraction. It's great. Okay, although this isn't a secret, this is just a must-do. If you're gonna come and get popcorn, the best and cheapest way to do it is you get yourself a refillable popcorn bucket, just like this. Yes, they cost $15.25, but you do get the popcorn inside of it, which is definitely shareable, okay? So when we're talking about shareable treats, this is the gift that keeps on giving, because once you buy one of these, every time you come back to get a refill, it's only $2.25. So you can have the refills and share it the entire trip. All right, so there you have it. There is some of the hidden gems, some of the secrets. Let me know down in the comment which ones that you like the most, or if there's something else that you guys know about that I didn't discover today. You know, we told a story today. It's been so much fun. There's nothing like being here at the Magic Kingdom. And you know what? I have a feeling we're just scratching the surface for all these little hidden gems. You know, we'll keep this series going, but please leave a like, leave a comment, make sure you let us know where more of these are, and we'll just go find them. We'll figure it out. So if you know where some of these are, like I said, make sure you leave a comment. And like I said, we told a story today. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, we'll see you.